ain't ready for this.
Let's go.
Yeah. Listen. Check it.
Hello, good people. How are you doing? Welcome to Passionately Intrigued Arts and More with Tracy. I got more today. So I don't have a lot of moisture in my home. And I don't have a humidifier. And so my plants are drying out. So I've done a little research. And what you can do to improvise humidity is use some pebbles in a tray with some water placed underneath your plants. So I'm going to experiment with a few of them to see how it works. I bought some clay pebbles from Amazon, and I've yet to use them. So this gives me reason to use them. So this is my jackfruit plant from outside that I'm trying to overwinter. I believe there were 5 that I uppotted. This is the only survivor other than the one that I kept in the house. And I'm trying to keep this one living. So I placed it in this, trying to find something to place them in so I can put the pebbles underneath. So I placed them in this concoction here. And let's put some pebbles in there. These are clay pebbles. Let's put the clay pebbles in there and some water. I fill this up maybe halfway with water, and I set the plant in here and let it soak up as much as it could. Let it sit for about 10 minutes. I took it out and poured the rest of the water off. So the plants are watered already. So I'm going to place some in here, try not to make a mess. And what you're supposed to do is have the bottom of your plant container to reach the top of the pebbles. Let's put some more in here. Okay, so the container is touching the pebbles. Then what you want to do is put your water in here, but you don't fill it up. You don't go past the top of the pebbles. So let's do that. Okay, so there's a layer of pebbles that are not in the water, the top layer. And that is to create the humidity from what I've read. So I'll set that on top. It's touching the pebbles, but not the water because you don't want your roots to rot. And we're going to see how this works. So I have several more that I want to try this out on. And I've watered these as well. Let them soak in water and then drained it off in these containers. So these are my banana pups that I received from Shantae, and I'm trying my best to keep them living. They're not looking too good, but we're going to see that they get some moisture as well. So let's do this process again. Put enough pebbles to cover the bottom and to be raised up so that I can sit on top of the pebbles. Now let's see. Don't spill out. All right, that should be good. So let's put the water in there. Whoa, I put too much water. So the pot is sitting in water, and you don't want that. Let's pour some of that off. And they say as this water evaporates, it will create moisture. Okay. I think I need more pebbles. Sit that on top. So I'll continue. I got 3 more that I want to do, and I'll just continue the process. And I say my jars. These are candle jars, candle glasses, candle containers. And once the candle's gone, I clean the wax out and save these for purposes like this. Top layer is dry. I actually bought these pebbles to use in my hydroponic system and I never converted over, but I still will have plenty left. And one more. And as the water dehydrates, you just add a little more water into your container, into your glass container, or whatever container you're using. Okay. All right, number 4. So all done. I'll watch them and see how this works. I have no idea, but it's worth a try. Thanks for watching. I appreciate you. Give me a thumbs up. I will leave the pebbles in the description with the link to Amazon if you care to purchase any. And I'll keep you updated and see what happens. See if it helps. Hit that thumbs up. Peace and love. Toodles. We'll see you soon.
A few moments later.
One more. This is my rosemary from the hydroponic. I can't seem to do too good when I upplant them into soil from the hydroponic. Look how terrible it looks. So I'm going to try this method also. It's drying out. We'll see if it lasts. If not, I'm going to dry it out and use it. But I'm going to put some pebbles in this little container and do the same thing and see if this helps. If not, I'll just be drying out the rosemary and using it in the kitchen. All right, y'all. Let me show you one more thing before I end this live. I'm overwintering this one. This is my rosemary that I had in a larger pot outside. It's doing so well that I wanted to bring it in and overwinter it. It's looking good, and I hope it does good throughout the winter. Peace and love. I'm out this time. See ya.